Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. Good morning, everybody. This is your boy Musa Azakar, bringing you that heat at 4:38 in the a.m. So please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. You'll be left in that conversation. You won't be missing that thing. You won't be missing that thing at all because I'm going to bring it to you. I'm going to bring it to you regardless. Regardless. Shout out to the black YouTube out there. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. Big brother Carcino. Big brother Ticket TV. Big brother Captain Tazariak, ISUPK, holding it down, nigga. Holding it down. The league attorney, Mr. Palmer. Mr. Palmer got that real station, y'all. Y'all need to check him out. Too Raw for Sports, Too Raw for TV. Check out his station, man. Hey, his channel, man, is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Off the chain. Excellent content. And that's what we try to provide as a black YouTube. Excellent content, truth content, not just no funny, droll, buck dancing type of no. We're not like that. We're not like that. We like to get that truth out there, and we like to edify people. And also willing to debate and broaden our minds too. Can't you be stuck one way? And some people don't like hearing everyone's opinions. They can't ingest it too well because they have a tendency to get in their feelings. Yes, have a tendency to get in their feelings. But we are gonna cook on this particular subject at hand. Touching, it is, but it's about this thing we got going on about the pro-life and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is Senate hopeful Kathy Barnette, born from rape, and she's grateful for a serious national abortion discussion. She's up for it. So let's rock and roll with it. Let's get some of this audio.
I am the byproduct of a rape. My mother was 11 years old when I was conceived. My father was 21. I was not just a lump of cells. As you can see, I'm still not just a lump of cells. My life has value.
Abortion is becoming a key voting issue for the upcoming midterms, especially in battleground Pennsylvania. The issue was front and center at a supercharged debate last week in Pennsylvania, where our next guest, Kathy Barnette, is running in the Republican primary for U.S. Senate, and I know that primary is coming up soon. Kathy, thank you for joining us. I think it took, obviously, a lot of people felt that you being open about how your life began was very brave, and I'm curious, as this leak has come from the Supreme Court, what have you heard from voters about that issue?
Oh, thank you both for having me on. Regarding the leak, whether it was truly that, just a leak, or whether it was some kind of tactical operation, we will figure that out sooner rather than later. I am so grateful that our nation is at a point where we're having this discussion. I don't think there's any discussion more important than how we as a nation view life. And I shared my story because if my story has the opportunity to save even one life, how could I not share it? My life was valuable then. I was a person then. I took no part in how I was conceived, and yet there I was. Mm-hmm. And so I'm very grateful that our nation is having that discussion. I believe most people in America are grateful, especially those on our side of the aisle. But I condemn what the left has done. I do not believe Biden has been clear in condemning violence. I believe that they have been weaponizing it without much thought about the lives that it could potentially destroy.
Yesterday we celebrated Mother's Day. I know you're a mother yourself, and I'm curious, given that tough beginning to her life, she was only a child when she had you.
That's a tough situation. Even if you don't agree with this woman right here, but man, that's a tough situation to be in. And not only through the male sperm, it was billions of her, and she elevated to the top and hit that egg. She did that, and how she came into this world was messed up. But she had to go uphill battle within too. So she have a purpose here, and she have a purpose. And if it's for this discussion, so may it be. You might not like it, and I'm for everybody doing. I can't tell nobody what to do with their body. That's on them what they want to do with their body. You feel me? So I can't get upset if somebody have a different decision or a different outtake on that particular matter. But let us continue.
How did she go on in her life? What became of her circumstances after that?
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, when something so horrible is inflicted on someone so young, that changes the trajectory of their life. And I have never glorified how I was conceived. I have a 13-year-old daughter myself, and I can't imagine someone inflicting such harm on my baby girl. And yet there I was. And the harm that was inflicted upon my mom, it happened whether they aborted me or not. The wrong was still inflicted upon my mother. Today, I get the wonderful privilege of taking care of my mom. She has had a rough start in life and, have not always made the best decisions, but I am in large part as a direct result of my mother. Who I am, where I stand, what I'm doing is because of her. And I am my mother's joy. And so I'm very grateful that the adults around my mom saw value in my life.
So
Oh man, that's hard. That's a hard situation, man. What do y'all think about that? It's an interesting discussion. It's something to talk about. But I know one thing. The Democrats, y'all gonna have problems this year because black people not for y'all this year. I'm sorry. If we ain't got to vote, if we ain't getting nothing for it, we ain't finna vote. Because everybody else who vote, they get something. Black people don't get nothing. We give all our vote. Well, you let them other people give y'all votes then. How about that? How about that? We ain't giving special Democrats no. No, don't even entertain nothing. How the hell you gonna entertain a motherfucker come around with some damn chicken wings and hot sauce in a purse? That is so buck dancing and all that old bullshit. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, man? And black people, y'all bow down to so much shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take it there, but it's just when it comes to that political party, man, black people act like they're just in a club ass cheek clapping, man. I mean, it's just they dancing, bow down for some token shit. You hear me? Shit that has no substance. But it's your boy finna go get that Jane Fonda in. You feel me? Finna go get it in. Do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You be left in that loop. Peace and a ball of hackers, people.